dear students, welcome to biology class of StudyGist. Today I will discuss about these chapters. In this chapter, how do the organisms reproduce, we'll discuss these topics: sexual reproduction in flowering plants, the main parts of a plant, and the pollination and fertilization, how the fruits are formed, how the seeds are formed, and how the seed gets germinated. Alright? But before we move on to today's class, let's tell you something about us. As you can see, this is our YouTube channel, StudyGist Academy. Do subscribe our channel, like our Facebook page, join us on Telegram. The name of the Telegram channel is StudyGist School 7 to 10. It looks like this. Do join this. In this, you will be getting each and every kind of update about the live classes, about the study materials. Follow us on Instagram, and you can also join with us through WhatsApp community. And for more updates, you can visit our website www.studygist.in. Now this is our app. It looks like this. When you will be downloading, then it will be look like this on your phone. And in Google Play Store, it is freely available. So please download the app and install it. This is how our YouTube channel looks like. Just do subscribe our channel, and after subscribing, don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you can get every kind of new uploaded video in our channel instantly. And this is how our Facebook page looks like. So like our Facebook page. So without any further delay, let's start today's discussion. So first, what is sexual reproduction? See, in this chapter, I have already given you the idea what is it. So let's quick recapitulation of that. That sexual reproduction takes place by the combination of the special reproductive cell or the sex cell. Sex cell, these are involved in sexual reproduction, and there more than one parent is required, right? Male parent, two parents are required here. There are sex cells are of two types, male sex cell and female sex cell, and these are commonly known as gametes. Sex cells or gametes. More commonly, sex cells are known as gametes. So the cells involved in sexual reproduction, we can say these are basically the gametes. Now gametes, in male body, male gametes are found. In female body, female gametes are found. And by the fusion of the male and female gamete, it forms the structure, it forms a new cell. This is called the zygote, okay? And this zygote then grows, develops, and due to course of time, it will form the new entire body, okay? And these sex cells or gametes are also sometimes the germ cells. These are not always reproductive in nature. They are sometimes the germ cell or the somatic cells. Now, how this about sexual reproduction occur about plant? Sexual reproduction occurs in the flowering plants only. Flowering plants are known as angiosperm. This picture shows the different types of different variety of angiospermic flowers. These are commonly the flowering plants, and the flowering plants only can reproduce through sexual method of reproduction. So two sexes here also, male and female, two sexes are present. Like the human beings, plants also have the male sex cell or male gamete, male organ, reproductive organ, and female reproductive organ, okay? But they are very much different from the human. And the sex organs of a plant, they are present in the flower. So flower are the main reproductive part of the whole plant. In most of the plants, the same flower contains the male organs as well as the female organs, okay? So there are basically two types of flower. You will see two conditions you can see. In some flower, male and female organs are present together, okay? But in some flower, one flower you will see the male plants and another flower, same type but in another flower. Maybe the same plant or same tree is containing two flowers, but one is called the male flower, one is called the female flower. But there are the plants, majority of plants, they inside that you will be finding that male and female both reproductive organs of the flower is present within the single flower. So majority of the plants are the bisexual. Bi means two, both the sexes, male as well as the female. These reproductive organs are present in the same plant or same flower. So the reproductive part of higher plants is the flower. This is the important part for reproduction. So what is the function of a flower? To make the male and female gametes and to ensure that fertilization will take place to make new seeds and or for the reproduction of the plant. This is the main function. This is the reproductive unit. So every kind of reproductive stuff of the plant will be played by the flower. Next, here we'll see that how sexual reproduction takes place. These following steps are being followed. Okay, so the stamen in the flower are the male part. This is a flower. This is called the stamen. Okay, and this represents the male part of the flower, and the female organ of a flower is the carpel. This green one, this yellow one is the stamen, and this green one at the center, this represents the female reproductive part of a flower. The single unit of female reproductive part is known as a carpel, or it's also called pistil. Okay, these female gametes are present in the ovules, and the female gametes present, these are also called the ova, egg cell or egg simply. Male gametes present in the pollen grains, they fertilize the female gametes or egg cell present in the ovule. So how it will be done? Basically the stamen, the male part, stamen, pollen grains present in the stamen, they will have to move to the female part of the flower and will have to fertilize it. This is the main aim. Okay, the fertilized egg cells grow within the ovule and gradually they become seeds. Seeds produce new plants on germination. And how under suitable conditions of warm, proper air, proper availability of water, these factors will work. Okay. Now what are the main parts of a flower? Main parts are receptacle, sepals, petals, stamen and carpel or pistil. So what is receptacle? In this picture, this part is called the receptacle, which receives all the parts or hold the part, all parts of the flower is carried. Okay, so this is the base of a flower to which all parts of the flower is attached. This is called the receptacle. Alright, next is sepals. Sepals are the green leaf-like part. As you can see in this picture, this is green part, green in color and looks like a leaf, right? So these are the most outermost part or first hold. This sepal is also called first hold of a flower. This is single unit is called sepal, and all the sepals, suppose in a flower 4 sepals are there, so 4 sepals togetherly will constitute the calyx. Okay, single unit of calyx is known as sepal, and the whole unit of this green leafy part, which is the outermost hole or the first hole, that is called the calyx. So what will be the function? As it is present outside at the outer part or first hole, so it will have a protective nature. So protect the flower in its initial stage when it is in the form of a bud. Okay, जब bud रहता है तब उसको protect करने में help करता है, क्योंकि तब जो है बाकी के parts उतने develop नहीं होते हैं, right? Next is petal. Petal तो सबसे ज़्यादा जो attractive, colorful part है एक flower का, that is the petal, through which we human are also attracted, the insects are attracted. Okay, so for this, the most attractive part of a flower is the petals, because these are colorful and these are present inside the sepal. ये देख सकते हो आप लोग, ये sepal के ठीक अंदर ही ये petals जो है present है, ठीक है? Okay, these are very much beautifully scented. इसका जो सेंट होता है वो सेंट बहुत ही सुंदर आता है, ओके, बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव दिखने में होता है और बहुत अच्छा स्मेल करता है। दैट्स ड्यू टू द कलर एंड द स्मेल द इंसेक्ट्स आर अट्रैक्टेड। आप लोग देखते हो ना ये सुंदर सुंदर जो फ्लावर्स होते हैं, बहुत कलरफुल फ्लावर्स, इसमें बटरफ्लाइज घूमते रहते हैं इसके इधर उधर, राइट, बीज, बटरफ्लाइज, दे आर अट्रैक्टेड, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर बाउंड टू मूव, दे आर बाउंड टू मूव टूवर्ड्स इट, ठीक है, ओके। एंड टू प्रोटेक्ट द रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन विच आर द सेंटर, तो सेपल के बाद अगर कोई पार्ट है जो इंटरनल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स को प्रोटेक्ट करता है फ्लावर का, दैट इज द पेटल। स्टेमन, the little stalks with swollen tops just inside the ring of petal in a flower is called the stamens, okay। so इसके अंदर ये इस पिक्चर में आप जो येलो कलर का पार्ट्स देख रहे हो, दिस इज द मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन, यही सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है स्टेमन का। तो स्टेमन भी एक सिंगल यूनिट है, यू नो, ये एक एक यहाँ पर कितना स्टेमन आप लोग देख सकते हो, कितना येलो पार्ट है, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, that means this particular flower is containing how many stamens? 5 stamens, and these 5 stamens will togetherly form the male reproductive part of the flower, that is known as androecium। androecium मतलब एंड्रोशियम पूरा पार्ट है, उसका एक एक इंडिविजुअल पार्ट को क्या कहा जाता है, स्टेमन। एंड इट इज द मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन, इट प्रोड्यूसेस पोलन ग्रेन। व्हाट इज द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ द स्टेमन? टू प्रोड्यूस पोलन ग्रेन्स। अब ये है एक इंडिविजुअल स्टेमन जिसका ऐसे 2 पार्ट है। ये आप देख सकते हो जहां पर ये येलो येलो जो है, दीज आर द पोलन ग्रेन्स, येलो पार्ट, येलो डॉटेड पार्ट्स, दीज आर कॉल्ड पोलन ग्रेन्स, ओके। और ये जो पार्ट है, द पार्ट upper part of a stamen which is carrying the pollen grains, this is called anther, okay। और ये जो ट्यूब लाइक पार्ट है, व्हाइट पार्ट आप लोग देख रहे हो, इसमें भी सारी जगह पर जो व्हाइट पार्ट्स है, ट्यूब लाइक, लॉन्ग ट्यूब लाइक पार्ट, पाइप लाइक पार्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड द फिलामेंट। So anther and filament. The stalk of the stamen is called the filament. This is the stalk, yes, and the swollen top of the stamen is the anther, okay। And the anther is the part which makes the pollen grains and also stores them। ये anther जो है stamen का, वही pollen grains को form भी करता है, बनाता भी है, और उसको carry भी करता है, hold भी करता है। बनाने के बाद कोई तो जगह चाहिए ना रखने के लिए। फॉर स्टेइंग द पोलन ग्रेन्स, फॉर स्टेइंग द पोलन ग्रेन्स, they have to have some place to be stored. So the storing place of the pollen grain are the what? Anthers, okay। And pollen grains contain male gametes। ये pollen grain ही जो है मेल गैमेट होता है प्लांट का और एक फ्लावर का, कुछ भी कहे, इसका जो पोलन ग्रेन होता है वो that constitutes, that refers to the male part of it। नेक्स्ट आते हैं कार्पेल की तरफ, जो है लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ इट एट द सेंटर। ये आप देख रहे हो, यहां पर जो पार्ट है ग्रीन कलर का पार्ट, ये है कार्पेल। तो इसके बारे में हम लोग अभी यहां डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। तो एक कार्पेल को अगर हम देखें, दिस इज कंस्टिट्यूटेड ऑफ 3 पार्ट्स एंड दिस इज द फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन। इट कंस्टिट्यूटेड ऑफ 3 पार्ट्स, स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल एंड ओवरी। ये जो बेसल जो स्वलन पार्ट देख रहे हो, दैट इज द ओवरी। उसके बाद जो एक ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर पार्ट है, दैट इज द स्टाइल, एंड दिस अपर पार्ट, ओके, दिस पार्ट इज द स्टिग्मा। क्या होता है ये देखो, टॉप पार्ट ऑफ द कार्पेल इज कॉल्ड द स्टिग्मा, एंड why it is important? Because it receives the pollen grains। pollen grains ये देखो फीमेल पार्ट है, तो फॉर फर्टिलाइजेशन इट विल हैव टू हैव अ मेटिंग, ओके। सो मेटिंग कहाँ से शुरू होता है? pollen grains will be first transferred to the stigma of it, okay। तो इस स्टिग्मा पे आके ड्यूरिंग पॉलिनेशन, इसके बाद हम लोग आते हैं उस टॉपिक पे कि पॉलिनेशन में कैसे क्या होता है। तो इसमें ये पोलन ग्रेन्स जो है, पोलन ग्रेन्स आके स्टिग्मा पे पहले आके स्टिक होता है, ओके। एंड द मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ द कार्पेल इज कॉल्ड द स्टाइल, जो कि मैंने पहले ही कहा, and it's a tube-like part. It connects the stigma with the ovary. ये जो swollen part है और ये जो upper part है एक कार्पल का, what is it? कार्पल. तो इसको कनेक्ट करता है, right? And the swollen part जो है वो है ovary and it contains, it makes many ovules. ये जो देख रहे हो ये ovule contain कर रहा है. That is the ovule. It stores them, and ovule contain the female gametes or female sex cell of the plant. Okay. Now flowers which contain only the sex organ, either stamens or carpel, these are called unisexual flower. तो जिसमें मैं पहले कह रही थी ना, कुछ प्लांट्स कुछ फ्लावर्स होता है जिसमें फीमेल ऑर्गन और मेल ऑर्गन एक ही फ्लावर में प्रेजेंट नहीं होता है. समटाइम्स द two gametes, two sex cells are not present togetherly within a single flower. So in that case, if that particular flower is containing only uni, means only one sex organ. The flower containing only one sex organ, those flowers are known as unisexual flower, like papaya, like watermelon, these are. On the other hand, there are some flowers. In that case, we will see that a flower is containing both the sexes within the same flower. Those are known as bisexual flower, and those are very abundant. And hibiscus, जो China rose है, that's a very good example of bisexual flower, master plant. These are the examples. And the new seed of the plant is formed when the male gamete present in a pollen grain unites, जुड़ जाता है with the female gamete present inside the ovule. तो ये जब जुड़ जाएगा क्या होगा, एक सीड तभी बनेगा when the gamete present inside the pollen grain, male gamete present inside the pollen grain will be uniting with the female gamete present inside the ovule. So ये कैसे होता है, ये दो प्रोसेस से होता है. एक है one way is pollination, mean one step is pollination, and after pollination there will be fertilization. Let's see what happens. Pollination क्या होता है? Pollination होता है कि ये जो मेल पार्ट है, मतलब जो पोलेंस है, मेल गैमेट्स है, इसके साथ जो स्टिग्मा का फीमेल पार्ट का जो कॉम्बिनेशन है, जिसका जो प्रोसेस से ये जुड़ता है, उस प्रोसेस को कहा जाता है पॉलिनेशन. मीन्स द प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रांसफर ऑफ द पोलन ग्रेन्स फ्रॉम द एंथर ऑफ दैट्स द मेल पार्ट, राइट, from the anther part to the stigma of the female part. That process is called pollination. So transfer of pollen grains from anther of the stamen to the stigma or of a carpel as well as the carpel or pistil. That is called pollination. ये pollination दो तरह का होता है, self pollination और cross pollination. देख लेते हैं. ये देखो इसमें दोनों दिखाया है कि pollen grains when from anther of one flower are transferred to the stigma of the same flower. Self मतलब खुद से. This is suppose this is the male part is transferring to the female part of the same flower. This is called or same on the same plant. This is called self pollination. और cross क्या होता है? जब cross कर रहा है, यहाँ पर देखो क्या, what is crossing what? Actually the male part or the pollen grains of one flower is moving to the or is settling down to the stigma of the another flower or another flower but the similar plant. ठीक है, ये एक ही तरह का टाइप जो है सेम होना चाहिए. एक ही प्लांट का दूसरा फ्लावर में भी हो सकता है और it may happen within the same type of plant but not different, same type of plant. That is the cross pollination. Now how it helps, when an insect sits on the flower, वो क्या हो जाता है, उसमें जो नेक्टर जब वो सक करता है तब पोलन ग्रेन्स है उसके विंग्स में, उसके पैरों में, है ना, लेग्स में, दे गेट स्टक एंड स्टक होने की वजह से उसके बाद when it is flying to and sitting on the similar plant on the female part, the stigma gets it. So ये इंसेक्ट की मदद से ये बहुत अच्छी तरीके से हो जाता है नेक्टर सक करने के टाइम में, तो सेकेंड फ्लावर तक वो पहुंच जाता है. अब देखते हैं फर्टिलाइजेशन कैसे होता है. आफ्टर अ पोलन ग्रेन फॉल्स ऑन द स्टिग्मा, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज द फर्टिलाइजेशन. अब ये देखो फर्टिलाइजेशन में क्या होता है. वंस अ पोलन ग्रेन फॉल्स ऑन द स्टिग्मा ऑफ द कार्पल, इट बर्स्ट ओपन एंड ग्रोज अ पोलन डाउनवर्ड थ्रू द स्टाइल। अब यहाँ से यहाँ पे आने के बाद ये पोलन ट्यूब के थ्रू सीधा नीचे जाता है, ओके, टुवर्ड्स द ओवरी, एंड द टिप ऑफ द पोलन ट्यूब बर्स्ट ओपन द मेल गैमेट्स। यहाँ पर क्या होता है, यहाँ पर पोलन ट्यूब का जो पार्ट है वो बर्स्ट हो जाता है। बर्स्ट होने के बाद मेल गैमेट जो कैरी कर रहा था ये, इट कम्स आउट ऑफ द पोलन ट्यूब, and inside the ovary the male gamete of the pollen combines with the nucleus of the female gamete or the egg or ovum present inside the ovule, and in this way it forms the fertilized egg. Fertilized egg means the zygote। मतलब यहाँ से पोलन ट्यूब के थ्रू मेल गैमेट्स यहाँ पर आता है, पोलन ट्यूब बर्स्ट होके यहाँ पर रिलीज हो जाता है। रिलीज करने के बाद फीमेल गैमेट और मेल गैमेट जो है वो कंबाइन हो जाता है। आफ्टर दैट इट फॉर्म्स द फर्टिलाइज्ड एग और जाइगोट। अब देखते हैं कि फ्रूट कैसे फॉर्म होता है। फर्टिलाइज्ड एग और जाइगोट इट डिवाइड सेवरल टाइम्स टू फॉर्म द एम्ब्रायो। जाइगोट जो है फर्स्ट इनिशियल आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन द फर्स्ट न्यू सेल इज द जाइगोट। आफ्टर दैट इट कीप्स ऑन डिवाइडिंग and undergoes several rounds of development, and due to this rounds of division and development it transforms into embryo, okay। अब ये जो ओव्यूल है, जो ओवरी के अंदर था ओव्यूल, इट इज अ टफ कोट अराउंड इट एंड gradually it's converted into a seed. In fact, what happens, all the eggs or the ova inside the ovule present in the ovary of a flower, and it gets fertilized by the male gamete from the pollen grains, and in this way it is grown to become a seed, okay। And the other parts of the flower like the sepals, petals, stamens, stigma, they also dry up and fall off। सिर्फ जो ओवरी है वो रह जाता है, बाकी ये सारे जो पार्ट्स है सब कुछ आफ्टर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ फ्रूट, all other parts, sepals, petals, stamen, carpels, these are the utilized, right? Utilized, and the protective layers are also fall off, but only the ovary remains. So ovary जो रह जाता है, that is the fruit, okay? So what is seed? It is a reproductive unit of plant, क्योंकि एक seed से ही नया जो plant है वो बनता है, formation होता है, new baby plant is formed from the seed. It contains baby plant inside it, okay। So एक seed जो है, एक baby part जो है seed का, वो develop करता है दोनों part में, root develop करता है और shoot भी develop करता है। So the shoot with the part of the baby plant, जिस part से shoot मतलब जब the part out over the surface of the soil, that is called the shoot, or with the leaves, the stem, leaves, all other stuff। So ये जो है ये बनता है जो इसको कहा जाता है प्ल्यूम्यूल, ओके। और जो पार्ट रेडिकल बनाता है, मतलब इनिशिएशन ऑफ रूट जो बनाता है, जो रूट बनाता है उसको रेडिकल कहा जाता है, ठीक है। सो वो पार्ट जहाँ से रूट बनता है सीड से, उस पार्ट को रेडिकल, और जहाँ से शूट, लीव, स्टेम ये सब बनता है उसको प्ल्यूम्यूल कहा जाता है। और the part of the seed which contains stored food for the baby plant is called the cotyledon। जहाँ पर ये cotyledon में क्या रहता है, फूड, बेबी प्लांट के लिए फूड स्टोर्ड रहता है, इस पार्ट को कहा जाता है cotyledon, ओके। अब कैसे देखो जर्मिनेट होता है। सीड्स ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम अ प्लांट आर यूजुअली वेरी ड्राई। ऑब्वियसली सीड जो हम लोग देखते हैं बहुत ड्राई होता है। So in that case they remain alive but inactive for longer period of time। जब unfavorable condition रहता है then they are present in this dried form। अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं है, it doesn't indicate that they are dead, but they are keeping themselves safe by being inactive। This is the actual term, they are keeping themselves safe by being inactive। Inactiveness का मतलब ये नहीं है कि these are dead, okay। So they are, the perfect term is the dormant stage, they keep themselves dormant। And when a seed gets water, air and warmth, ये जो conditions, जो favorable conditions मिल जाता है, it begins to grow। जब तक favorable conditions नहीं मिलेगा तब तक ये dormant stage में, means inactive, it will keep itself inactive, okay। After that whenever proper air, water, warmth, heat, ये सब जब आ जाएगा it will be active and it will start to grow। when it start to grow, it is said that it is germinating, right? And the beginning of growth is called the germination of seed. Seed का जो growth होना शुरू होता है, that event is called germination of seed. Now the radicle of the seed grows to form the root, and it pushes down the soil and begin to absorb water, and the minerals dissolve in water. After this the plumule start. तो first जो है तब पहले root grow होना शुरू होता है, क्योंकि root will absorb water, and then only it can perform photosynthesis, and due to photosynthesis the food will be produced, and the food will be transported through flowing to different parts of the plant. Then it will be getting its proper growth, and in this way it will develop into a new baby plant. All right, so thank you for today. Next day we'll discuss the rest of the topics of the chapter. See you in the next class. Bye bye.